The lightweight division just got a lot hotter. UFC featherweight champion Ilia Topuria, fresh off his dominant performance against Alexander Volkanovski, is turning his sights upward and is already stirring up drama. A potential move to 155 pounds has fans buzzing, but it was Topuria's recent dismissive comments about Arman Surukian that ignited a firestorm. In an interview with Luis Cardoso, Topuria shrugged off the idea of facing Surukian, saying Arman needs to develop a little more, while listing Charles Oliveira and Dustin Poirier as more appropriate opponents. The response from Surukian was swift and uncharacteristically fiery. Fresh off a dominant grappling win over Patricky Pitbull, Arman didn't mince words. I'd finish Ilia with elbows on the ground. Taking him down would be easy, he told reporters. This tension is now boiling over between two of the most exciting, rising stars in the UFC. Despite sharing Georgian roots, there's no camaraderie here. If anything, their shared heritage has only added fuel to the fire. What was once a speculative matchup now feels personal. This is shaping up to be a true rivalry. Meanwhile, another lightweight megafight is brewing, Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. UFC welterweight contender Gilbert Burns recently opened up about the possible clash on his podcast. Burns is in a unique and uncomfortable position. Ilia is a frequent training partner and close friend. Charles, on the other hand, is a longtime companion and fellow Brazilian. I'm torn, Burns admitted. Both are my guys. It kind of sucks for me to pick a side. While Burns kept things respectful, his co-host went all in with a bold claim. Ilia will submit Oliveira even faster than Islam Makhachev did. That's no small statement, considering Oliveira's legendary submission resume and Makhachev's dominant performance at UFC 280. But El Matador isn't just a heavy-handed striker. His grappling is vastly underrated. He's explosive, strong, and notoriously difficult to control on the ground. While he doesn't have the submission accolades of Charles Oliveira, his defensive grappling is sound, and his scrambling ability has gotten him out of many dangerous positions. That could be the deciding factor in a matchup with someone like Oliveira. Still, doubting Do Bronx is dangerous. Oliveira is one of the most aggressive finishers in UFC history. His submission chains are fluid and relentless, and he only needs one mistake to capitalize. As Burns noted, if Ilia makes a single mistake in a scramble, Charles will be all over it. The debate even extended into striking. While some believe Oliveira's clinch and elbows could be the key, others argue Ilia's head movement and boxing are too sharp. One of the podcast hosts suggested that a high kick could be Charles' best weapon, but quickly backtracked. I think it's a great matchup for Ilia, but it's closer than people think. The Turia and Surukian drama isn't the only storyline keeping MMA fans entertained. Chael Sonnen once again stirred controversy, this time by leaking a private conversation between Tom Aspinall and Daniel Cormier. According to Chael, he asked DC to invite Tom onto his podcast, but Tom declined, and not just for Chael. Tom said he's not doing interviews with anyone. He's frustrated, Sonnen revealed. He said he has nothing left to say, and it's driving him crazy. Aspinall's frustration is understandable. The heavyweight title picture remains frozen, with Jon Jones still sidelined. Over 150,000 fans have signed a petition calling for the UFC to strip Jones of the title, and many have checked out of the saga altogether. The solution, in the eyes of most fans? Let Aspinall fight for the vacant belt, perhaps against Cyril Gane or another top contender. As Sonnen put it, having nothing to say is something. It shows how emotionally invested Tom is. He's not just sitting back and waiting, he's suffering in silence. While the lightweight and heavyweight divisions are facing chaos and conflict, the bantamweight title picture is also heating up. Champion Merab Dvalishvili is preparing for the rematch with Sean O'Malley at UFC 316 and is taking the challenge seriously. I'm waiting for the best version of Sean O'Malley, Merab said in a recent interview. I won't look down on him. I'm ready to go to war. O'Malley, on the other hand, is facing what might be a career-defining moment. After being dominated in their first fight, another loss to Dvalishvili could knock him out of the title picture indefinitely. For Merab, it's another opportunity to cement his legacy as a dominant, defending champion. The Georgian fighter even joked about his now-famous post-fight kiss on O'Malley. "I don't think about kissing this time. I was thinking to finish him." Between Ilya's brewing rivalries with Surukian and possibly Oliveira, the heavyweight title chaos involving Tom Aspinall and John Jones, and the bantamweight rematch with O'Malley and Dvalishvili, the UFC is in a state of total upheaval, and fans love it. Topuria's rise has been meteoric, but is not making many friends along the way. His comment on Arman needing to develop more struck a nerve not just with Surukian, but with fans who see Ilya as someone who talks big and backs it up, so far. But if he's truly aiming for Charles Oliveira next, or stepping into the lion's den of 155, he'll need more than confidence. And if Arman gets his wish, we could be looking at one of the most intense, pride-fueled rivalries in the light